Hi everyone and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 29th of November. So today we've got quite a bit going on. Moon void of course starts at 7:54 a.m. Then the moon enters Aquarius at 3:22 a.m. GMT time. Then we've got Mercury making opposition to Mars, and we've got Venus and Uranus making a Quincunx. So yeah, I'll talk about those in a while. On the 29th of November, the moon enters void of course, and void of course, some astrologers say it's best to delay essential things like important meetings, presentations and stuff like that, but we can't always do that. So it's just about, I say, being mindful about situations and try and respond to external situations and people in a practical, assertive but polite, harmonious manner, rather than blow your lid at everything, and just be mindful that other people may act that way with you, so just respond accordingly. So yeah, the moon also enters the constellation of Aquarius today, so people may become more detached emotionally than usual, but generally they can be more friendly and charitable towards others. You may be more open to accepting new ideas and people and trying new activities. You may socialise more with friends or co-workers. Some of you may join and deepen your commitment to charitable political organisations, stepping up and taking a leadership role. Networking and making new professional or authoritative people with power and connections that can help you in the long term or right now is also possible. If you feel confident, now is the perfect time to approach people who have authority for guidance. This is an excellent time also to research or buy any technological, scientific appliances. Spend time to work with those inventions or research. Spending time on group music, educational, holistic, meditative, entertainment or other social activities could also happen and bring you closer in your connections with friends. Some of you may find yourself more open to occult and other deeper meanings of life at this time when the moon's in the constellation of Aquarius. There can also be a strong urge for people to express themselves authentically and have more freedom. So some people may rebel, just come in late from work or lunch hour, or wear their hair different or wear different colours. It doesn't always have to be so extreme. Sometimes it could just be a subtle piece of jewellery you wear, or you may wear colourful socks underneath your suit or something like that. Negatively, people can use soft tactics to get what they want or try and dominate others, which can cause resentment and arguments. People can just be fickler right now, blow hot and cold, and be more moody and unpredictable, which can cause them to be more unreliable and impractical at this time, being idealistic and stuff like that. Emotional outbursts can also cause discontent in all types of relationships, and people can openly disapprove of other friendships and other choices during this transit. The best use of this moon transiting in Aquarius fits air energy is to look after your close relationships. Think before you start or do anything, and do all you can to help yourself, your family or your community, and be open to original and innovative concepts and ideas, and work with restrictions rather than rebel too much. Yeah, you break the rules a little, but you don't push it too far, because there could be negative consequences like disciplinary action and stuff like that. Just stay innovative and move forward. And also for gardeners, it's a good time to trim plants and vegetables or anything else that needs trimming. Store and plant bulbs, so chives, onion, leeks, shallots, garlic, amaryllis, tulips, daffodils and lilies. Although in some places in England it's a bit too cold for the tulips and stuff, but hey, spring is coming soon. Season is coming to plant those plants over here soon. Getting rid of parasites, domesticating your garden, and if you want to slow growth for any reason, then it's good to train your plants and put them in particular ways so you can keep their growth under control. Mercury also opposes Mars today, which can make people speak badly of each other and make impulsive decisions that can cause mistakes or accidents. Unexpected arguments can turn nasty and get very heated quite quickly, so watch out for that, because there's a tendency to be highly critical and aggressive or come to the wrong conclusions by what is meant by what is said or what is done. Negative thoughts can also drive questionable decisions that can have long-term negative effects. Mercury also makes a sextile to Saturn, providing the focus to work for long periods at time at even the most boring things today. It also allows you to think before you react, helping you navigate the energy of Mercury opposite Mars with practical actions by keeping it real. On the 29th of November, as I said, Venus makes a quincunx to Uranus also. So this transit can cause pretentiousness or eccentric behaviour, people being snobby in all types of relationship. Arguments over money or appearance can break out because some people may wear clothing or carry out behaviour that provokes others, and this can cause tension at work or in your home or social environments. Venus is the planet of love, and Uranus rules sudden things that can cause instability, and because of this some people may cheat or have excessive hookups or carry out other sexual experimentation that in the long run can cause physical, psychological, spiritual, emotional health issues or make existing issues worse. To avoid causing unnecessary problems at work, especially in your home environment, do all you can to stay away from meaningless activities or doing things out of boredom which can damage your reputation or finances. It's important to spend only what is yours, especially when it comes to joint finances. Be careful who you socialise with, as this can cause loss of money or other resources. Content creators can use this transit to talk about pros and cons of sharing bank accounts and possessions with others, talking about how to recover when you have experienced financial losses because of business partners who may have deceived you or intimate partners who have done so, or friends, and giving advice how to recover from this and other losses such as addictive behaviours and stuff like that. Fiction and non-fiction filmmakers, song, blog or book writers can use this vibration to continue or start ideas that explore the dark side of romance, hookups and sexual experimentation, discussing issues of consent or lack of it, and money laundering that can happen through romance scams and stuff like that, plus sexual transmitted diseases, how to seek help for them and how to look after your sexual health in the long run to prevent getting them. Provocative tales of how people use their appearance to encourage or discourage sexual attention, and the many reasons why these behaviours occur. Also, Mercury makes an opposition to Mars today. So this can cause violence in speech. Words and actions can be used to destroy or build a reputation right now, so choose your words and actions carefully because you may find the damage hard to repair in the long run. Difficulties can break out in all sorts of relationships as well, so adding on to the negative vibrations of Venus quincunxing Uranus there. So people can get more aggressive in written forms of communications, texts and emails, getting irritable and quick to anger and speak their mind more. So check all facts before you jump the gun and jump to conclusions, because a lot of that gossiping and he said, she said this and stuff like that. So before making your mind up on what is and what not is true, check all the facts and just watch out. There can be some delays in important communication or while you're travelling today, so plan for delays to avoid disappointment and frustration. Just be careful in all that you do, be mindful to avoid accidents. Make sure that you choose the right food and drink, because your drink choices today and your food can affect your words and actions more than usual. Pay attention in all you do, as I said, and be patient and understanding, and just avoid that frustration, because we've got lots of Uranus and that quick Mars energy. Uranus sudden and unexpected, the Mars is just driving and just wanting to go ahead with force, so a lot of things can erupt out of nowhere today. So that was the daily scopes for the 29th of November.